welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deandra and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So in today's video I decided to test out the new Lancôme Teint Idole concealer. So I was really excited because their foundation is pretty good. It's nice. And I figured I have both. I'll show you guys. Basically have the Teint Idole collection here, but I have the liquid foundation and the stick foundation. So those are two products that I love, and I figured they can't go wrong with the concealer, so I decided to buy it. Here she is, and I'm gonna do an all-day wear test so you guys get to see how it holds up throughout the day and all that good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. As you guys can see, my hair is straight. I did not perm it. I'm still natural. I got a wash, blow, all that good stuff. For some reason this side, I'm wondering why my ends are doing this. Like, I straightened it, it still looks like that. This side is great. This side is fine. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, I love the way it came out. So if you guys are interested on the wear test of the Teint Idole concealer, then stick around and keep on watching. Okay, so let's get into this. Just FYI, I already primed my face. Well, I used the Fenty mattifying primer on my nose. I don't have actual primer on my face. I didn't feel like it. And I have the Fenty Skin, the moisturizer, the SPF moisturizer, and also their Fat Water. Just some pre-prep skin details for you guys. I figured you guys wanted to see me test out the concealer, so I decided to skip all the extra stuff. And I did my brows off camera. I'm gonna do foundation. I'll just start off with that. Okay, so I actually decided I'm gonna use both. So I'm just gonna use the Lancôme stick foundation, but I'm gonna use this just to cover up like this stupid thing here. I'm just gonna use it to cover up my dark spots. So I'm basically going to use it as a concealer and then blend it out. So for the stick foundation, I actually had this in the shade 450, but I'm actually 435, but they don't have 435 or 430. They only have 450. So yeah. I'm going to use my Sigma F80 brush and just blend that out. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Lancôme Teint Idole foundation, and I have this in the shade 435. I'm gonna do about like 4 pumps if I can get it out. I'm actually gonna use this this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm gonna use that to blend it out. This is a Real Techniques sponge, by the way. I always go over my foundation with a sponge after I use a brush. Okay, so now it's time for the concealer. So I have the shade 360. I think that's what they matched me to. So I actually bought I bought this concealer in Ulta. I don't know why I'm having like a slow moment. I bought it in Ulta because at the time I actually had it for a while. Don't judge me. I haven't used it yet though. But at the time Ulta was the only store that had it. And I felt like I was able to figure out my shade better on Sephora than on Ulta. So yeah, this is what the concealer looks like. Pretty, right? Oh, let me show you guys the foundation because it pretty much looks the same. So that's the foundation. Basically same setup. The only difference is it's not a pump. So yeah, like I said, this is the shade 360. I feel like this is gonna be very light on me. I hope not, but if it is, we will make it work. So let me give you guys some details on concealer. This is the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Full Coverage Concealer. That's a lot. Retail price is $29 and it comes in 20 shades. And it's hydrating, a matte finish, full coverage. It's good for dark circles, fine lines and wrinkles. It's long wearing. So this concealer is a hydrating, lightweight, full coverage concealer that brightens the look of dark circles and covers imperfections without creasing or caking. Interesting. So let's just test it out, shall we? Like I said, I feel like this is gonna be light, but we shall make it work. Ooh, it's big. This is the applicator here, so it's pretty big. Like, it's a really good size. No.
Oh.
No one can see you. They can only see your hand.
No,
shush. So I'm just gonna put it on underneath my eye.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. A little bit.
Alright, so usually I let my concealer sit, but I don't know how this is gonna like dry. Like, I'm scared. I kind of just want to like blend out like a little bit and see. Okay, I'm just gonna let it sit. First impressions, I don't like the color at all. So like my concealers, I like them to have like a yellow tint. This is very like, it's like pink. I don't like that. So I'm gonna keep it on anyway, but I'm definitely going to be swapping this shade out because it's just not it. And I thought this was gonna work because of the swatch that I saw, but clearly no. So it's just not happening. So I'm actually just gonna contour in the meantime. I have these Maybelline Age Rewind concealers, or instant age, yeah. But I have two shades here. I think I'm gonna go with hazelnut. I have hazelnut and deep bronze. Yes. I don't want to be too contoured. I feel like that deep bronze will be like if I'm going out, you know. But I'm only going to work, and I'll have a mask and shield on, so all of this is just unnecessary. But I wanted to film today, so. But I really like these concealers. They're like amazing. I kind of feel like this might not be too dark. This might not be dark, you know. Now I feel like I should go with the other color. Yeah, I'm gonna go with deep bronze. I twisted so much that it ended up on the cap. Genius. This is such a gap. Okay, so this is what the shade. This is hazelnut here. Deep bronze. So I'm just gonna use deep bronze because hazelnut doesn't make sense at this point. I'm actually gonna blend out my concealer now because I've wasted enough time and I'm slightly paranoid. So we're just gonna blend that out. I'm gonna use the same Real Technique sponge and blend it out so nicely. So that's good. Yeah, the shade is not for me at all. But like I said, we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, so I'm gonna contour now, and I'm gonna use that deep bronze shade. I'm using this because some of it spilled in the cover, so I don't want to waste product. So I'm just scooping it out and putting it on my forehead. Okay, so to blend out my contour, I'm gonna use the Fenty. Oh, this is the foundation brush. I'm gonna use that to blend it out. I feel like this is like, it's the way it's shaped. It's literally like a multi-purpose brush. Like you can use it to contour like I'm doing. You can I've actually used this as a foundation brush. When I first saw it, I didn't understand like why this would be a foundation brush, but when I actually used it for a foundation, it made sense. So I just added some more concealer, kind of brightened it a little bit more, and also my contour kind of came way too out, or in. It should have been more outer instead of in, if that makes sense. So I just used the concealer to brighten up that area because I don't need to be dark all the way over here. All the way over here. Okay, so I'm gonna set my under eyes and I'm gonna use my concoction. This is Coty Airspun and Sacha Buttercup mixed together. Also, if you guys hear like a slight noise, I forgot to mention this before, I have my fan on. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off, well, dust off all this powder, and I'm gonna use my Sephora Mircrosmooth. I have it in the shade tan, and wipe away. This brush is from Morphe. I realized that it's discontinued, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, so for contour, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I have the shade Endless Summer. I feel like my makeup looks better on camera than in person. Okay, I'm gonna put on mascara. I kind of want to do lashes and like do eyeshadow and be dramatic, but like we're doing this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put like a color on my lid. So I have the Flamingo palette here by Violet Voss, and I just swatched this shade. Okay, let's just pretend like we're professional here. I swatched this shade Surf, and I just literally just put that on my eye. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. Okay. And I'm gonna put that on my eye. Like we're doing this. So I like to go with my finger first, as opposed to a brush, because when you use your finger, you get the most pigmentation. Color payoff, whatever. But I will go in with a brush because I want to get it all over the lid and I want it to be neat, and my nails are long, so my brushes are like so dirty, it's like ridiculous. And I ran out of beauty blender cleaner. I had like the 10-ounce bottle, and I basically ran out. And now that I'm seeing that they don't sell it anymore, I was like, let me just go back on Beauty Blender and go get one. And I'm like, I only see the 3-ounce and the 5-ounce, and I'm like, what kind of what is happening here? And then I was like, okay, maybe I can get it on Sephora, because at one point they used to sell it on Sephora and I feel like they just never restocked it. Whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me try Sephora. No. It's literally 3-ounce and 5-ounce. I'm like, that's great and all, but like, I need this 10-ounce. Why are you guys playing with me? So like, do I have to buy 2 5-ounces? Like, it's just, anyways. So I'm really upset about it. Like, I don't really know what to do here. Like, obviously I have to buy the 5-ounce, but like, I really don't want to. But I want my 10-ounce back. And they had like this really good deal where you get like 2 beauty blenders. So at the time they were selling like 2 of the yellow beauty blenders, the one I was just using. And you would get the 10-ounce, and you would get it for like $33 or something like that. I believe that was the price. And I was like, you've got to be effing me. Like, that was like the best deal of time. And I'm being dramatic, but it was. I used to like, I even told my sister about it, and she ended up buying one. And that was going on for a while. That's why I have so many yellow beauty blenders. But yeah, like, if you don't want to like bring that back, that's fine, you know. but just bring back the 10 ounce so that I can start using that again, because that's like rude. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Popsicle. It's like this orange shade right there, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I feel like that'll tie together with the shade on my lid. Okay, so off camera I decided to put some lashes on, which I ended up doing it off camera because it gave me such a hard time, and I'm actually debating if I even want to keep them on because I hate how they look. Okay, so off camera I put on lashes, and I had lashes on before, hated it. It was just giving me a hard time and I didn't like the look, so I swapped and put these on. These are actually Iconic lashes, I believe. They look like Iconic lashes from House of Lashes. I buy the petite ones because my eyes are small and they're not as big and long and all that, so just FYI. I also did highlighter. I used a MAC Oh Darling. I'm actually gonna use this. This is the Morphe mattifying spray. I've used this once, and I'm trying to think. It actually did work. It did a pretty good job. To be honest, that night I went out and I got so drunk and I ended up crashing at my friend's house. And I woke up the next day and my makeup was still pretty intact, so and my eyelashes were still on. Anyways, the only reason why I haven't used this again is because it leaves like white specks on your face. So I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, that was just weird. I wonder if it's gonna do it. And the spray on that isn't as nice as the original, but we're not gonna talk about that. I feel like I look like an old woman now. That literally just mattified me. That's so interesting. This is so weird. Okay, so I'm gonna put my lipstick on now, and I'm gonna use a Fenty lipstick. This is in the shade Turks and Caicos. I figured it would tie nicely with my eyes. I wanted to do something fun. You guys know me, I love my colors. Yes. I'm actually gonna wear this throughout the day, and just like my usual wear tests, I'm going to check in, see how the concealer is holding up. It's holding up good so far. I started doing my makeup at like 11. It's now 1:09. So I'm gonna check back in a few hours and see how it's doing, and then come back tonight and give you my final thoughts. But I feel like just like first impressions, I feel like it's gonna be like a good concealer. I have to get another shade. Like that shade is just not, it's not it. It's not cutting it, it's not doing it, no. So if I can still exchange it, I'll try and do that. But yeah, that is it for now, and I will see you guys in a few. Okay guys, it is 11 o'clock on the dot, and I just got home maybe like 15 minutes ago. I know I had said that I was gonna do like a check-in, but I felt like I was just gonna be repetitive in my check-in, so I didn't bother to do a check-in, if that makes sense. But I'm still gonna do my final thoughts, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna show you guys what my under eyes look like. There is some creasing. Okay, this hair is bothering me. Behave. Thank you. So yeah, there's some creasing, if you guys can see. I mean, it's not terrible. Today was like super hot. Like I realized that like some of my makeup came off. I don't know if that's because of the heat or I don't know. Today was a kind of a day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have like some like missing like makeup up here, especially. I had on like a shield and a mask. Oh, I didn't think about that, my mask. And I didn't have I usually have like these shields to go under my mask for when I'm wearing makeup, but I don't usually wear makeup when I go to work, so I didn't think to like put one in my bag. Whatever, so I had on a shield and a mask on when I was at work, and so that's what that is. But yeah, as I said before, I personally like the concealer. I think it worked well, even though I had some creasing. I really just think that that's just my eyes these days, because even with my other concealers that does happen, but it really depends on how like I pack it on, if that makes sense. Oh, I fixed my hair, if anyone cares or noticed. I know that's not part of the video, but yeah. To be so honest with you guys, I felt so pretty today. Like, when I was doing my makeup, I was feeling like my makeup was not coming out nice at all. And I was almost like, I'm not even about to post this because I feel like this is gonna look really stupid. But once everything was done and like I looked at my face and I was just like, you're pretty. Like, you a bad bitch out here. But as I said before, I like the concealer. And I like the fact that you can keep it on under your eyes and you don't have to like blend it out right away, because I like to leave my concealer on and then contour, blend it all out, and then go in with my concealer, or blend in my concealer. I like to do that. So I like the fact that it doesn't like set and it doesn't get like stiff. It was very easy to blend. It was very easy to work with. I still don't like the shade. If I can get something different, that would be great, with more of a yellow undertone, because this is just not working for me. I am ready to wash my face and go to bed. I've never seen my hair this thick. Like, my hair has been permed like since I was like 9 or 10. So I'm so used to like the way that looks, and obviously like my mom used to like braid my hair and stuff like as a kid, but to see how thick my hair is, like, this has absolutely nothing to do with Lanco. Okay, so yeah, that completes this video. I hope you guys found it not only entertaining but helpful. If you guys have tried the concealer, let me know what you guys think. If you haven't, did I persuade you to buy it? Because honestly, it is a pretty good concealer. I would give it like a 10. I don't usually give products a 10. I would give it a 9 had it not been that the shade is just bothering me. It's just, that's not, it looks nice, like it doesn't look weird, but I need yellow, like this yellow, you know, just whatever. So yeah, that completes this video. I hope you guys found it entertaining and helpful. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that bell so you know exactly when I upload. So until next time, you guys, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe, and stay tuned. Bye.